The one thing I do not doubt in Muslims or any human beings is the sincerity of the mothers and fathers towards their kids. That's another sign.
But he just needs realignment.
It's the awful guilt we carry. We tried, but we did not try.
Thought that as a Westerner and as a white person I would have some degree of privilege if I ever found myself incarcerated by the Israelis, but to come face to face with the level of sadism.
Them to kill.
Pierce, Israel is not killing children.
Israel is killing children every single day.
Pierce, this is a blood label you're putting on Israel. You know it's not true.
What? No, it's not actually.
Never in my 25 years as a journalist and 15 years of doing live TV have I been so stunned by what was said to me that I had to walk. Is killing 274 Palestinians, including many children, an acceptable price to pay for the freeing of 4 Israelis?
It's an unacceptable price.
2 years of witnessing the most horrific thing that I've ever seen or read about in history books, frankly. This bloodletting in Gaza pales in and everything that I've ever...
It would be truly ironic if that act of, in my view, just completely indefensible, I mean, illogical, to be honest with you, attack.
Currently, every Muslim scholar, you name one scholar that is mainstream and is not calling for the two-state solution. You name, give me one. And I'm going to give you at least 200 from Pakistan, right? Every CEO of every company requires his employees to come together, talk about the vision, see who's missing out wherever, and transfer whatever.
Israel is not the Jewish state. This is not a Jewish state. It's a Zionist terrorist state. Zionist, correct. Why is it that they don't consider you? Look, a Jewish person is against that. Are you?
For long periods of time, we would brawl blindfolded and hands tied on a bus that was freezing cold in the middle of the night to...
Let me be very clear. There is a genocide going on in front of our very eyes. A live-streamed genocide.
He doesn't think what's happening in Gaza is a genocide. You said, I think genocide experts disagree with you. What would be your main line of, how would you counter his statement?
Of this mission was to come and see and go and tell, come back with like, I have an emotional connection now to that place that I didn't have.
I'm saying I do not support the prescription of Palestine action. I've been arrested for having...
When a woman goes for a career, for a job, and starts to become a breadwinner, and I'm not talking about those single mothers, I respect them, that's inevitability, that is God's design.